I was cleaning out an old drawer when I found a note in your handwriting. Yellowed edges, faded ink, but it brought those days alive again. The radio was softly playing that old tune we used to know, and suddenly I was back there on a gravel road long ago. A song we left behind still plays inside my heart, like a melody from yesterday that never fell apart. Though the years have changed the scenery and carried time along, I still hear our younger voices in that song we left behind. The county fair, the summer moonlight, the headlights parked beside the lake. We thought those nights would last forever, back before life changed its pace. A song we left behind lies between memories, in every laugh and every promise carried by the breeze. The records may grow older, but the feelings never die. They're waiting in the silence of that song we left behind. Some moments leave like passing shadows, some slowly disappear, but a few stay wrapped around your soul, no matter how many years. A song we left behind still echoes through my days, like sunlight through an old cafe window, or a familiar country rain. And if I close my eyes tonight, I know just what I'll find: 1,000 beautiful memories in that song we left behind. Yeah, song we left behind still sounds like home to me. Morning wakes the road and farmland, and golden light on fields of green. Coffee cup beside the window, the kind of peace you rarely see. An old windmill turns so slowly, keep in rhythm with the breeze. No hurry in this little corner, just the rustle of the trees. Under these quiet skies, life moves at its own pace. The clouds drift by without a worry, and the sun warms every place. I don't need a grand design or reasons to ask why. I found all I need to know under these quiet skies. The afternoon slips through the valley like a song from long ago. Every shadow growing longer as the evening settles low. Under these quiet skies, the world feels soft and kind. Front porch chair, a country road, and a little peace of mind. The older that I get, I see the truth isn't hard to find. It's written in the simple days under these quiet skies. I've chased dreams beyond the horizon. I followed roads I thought were right, but happiness was always waiting in the calm of an ordinary life. Under these quiet skies, where the stars begin to glow, every blessing shines a little brighter than I ever used to know. If tomorrow comes just like today, I'll count myself lucky every time to wake up and keep on living under these quiet skies. Yeah, under these quiet skies, that's where my heart feels free. I drove past the old county fairgrounds where the Ferris wheel used to shine. The paint is fading from the fences, the memories still look fine. There's an empty field by the river where we used to spend our days, and somehow when the wind starts blowing, it feels like nothing's changed. That's where the summer stayed, frozen somewhere in my mind, in the laughter by the water and the sunsets left behind. Though the years keep moving forward, some moments never fade. I still find them waiting for me where the summer stays. The old diner by the highway still serves coffee just the same, and hearing that screen door open brings back familiar names. That's where the summer stayed, in a photograph's worn frame, in the songs we sang together and the dreams we used to chase. Life may carry us in different directions, but my heart knows the way back to those golden afternoons where the summer stayed. Sometimes I close my eyes and listen to echoes drifting through the years, and I can almost hear those voices like they're still standing here. That's where the summer stayed, under skies of endless blue, where time moved just a little slower and every promise felt true. If memories have a hometown, I know exactly where they'll stay, forever shining in the distance where the summer stayed. Yeah, where the summer stayed, the good old days still live on. There's a road that winds behind the river, past the fields and weathered barns, where the morning greets the daylight and the world still feels calm. An old porch swing keeps on rocking to the rhythm of the breeze. No busy streets, no loud distractions, just the whisper of the trees, where time moves slow and worries let go. The sun takes its time crossing the sky, and nobody asks why. A simple life, a gentle road, a place my heart has always known, where time moves slow and peace feels like home. The afternoon drifts like a lazy river through another easy day. The coffee's warm, the air is easy, and every trouble fades away, where time moves slow change. The stars come out above the pines, just like they've always done. No need for more, no need to roam. Everything I need is close, where time moves slow, and peace feels like home. I spent years trying to outrun time, thinking life was somewhere else. Then I found the sweetest moments were the ones I never rushed, where time moves slow and gratitude grows. A sunset falling on the fields, a feeling deep and real. If tomorrow looks the same as today, I wouldn't change a thing, I know. I'd stay right here forever, where time moves slow. Yeah, where time moves slow. That's where my soul can breathe. There's an old white house on a hillside, with a porch worn smooth by time, where laughter echoed through the hallways and love lived in every line. Mama's voice came from the kitchen, Daddy's boots by the front door. Those simple days seemed ordinary, but they mean so much more now. It's the house that built my heart, place where my story began, where I learned about kindness and what it means to be a man. The paint may fade, the years may pass, but some things never fall apart. It's the house that built my heart. Sunday mornings, family gathered, coffee brewing, biscuits warm. No matter where life carried us, that place felt safe from every storm. It's the house that built my heart, filled with memories on every wall. Every doorway holds a lesson, every picture says it all. The road may lead me far away, but I know where my roots still are. In the house that built my heart. Now the years move a little faster, and the kids have grown and gone, but the love that filled those old rooms still keeps carrying on. It's the house that built my heart, where family always came first, where we shared our joys and burdens, and learned life's greatest worth. If I could leave one thing behind when my own days fall apart, I'd leave the same kind of love that built this heart. Yeah, it's the house that built my heart, and it'll always feel like home. No matter how far I wandered, or how many roads I'd seen, there was a little house waiting at the edge of my dreams. Mama kept the coffee ready, Daddy asked about my drive, and somehow every worry faded the moment I arrived. The porch light was always on, like a beacon through the night, guiding me back to the people who made everything alright. When the world felt cold and restless, and I didn't know where I belonged, the porch light was always on. The old dog barked beside the driveway, the screen door made its familiar sound, and every little thing about that place made my feet feel grounded. The porch light was season of my life. Through every victory and heartache, every struggle and every climb, the years may change the scenery, but one thing stays strong: the porch light was always on. Now the house is a little quieter, and time has moved along, but the love that lived within those walls still burns bright and strong. The porch light was always on, and now I finally understand. Home was never just a place, it was the love in their hands. And someday when my children leave to chase their own horizon, I'll keep a light shining for them, just like it was for me. Yeah, the porch light was always on, and it'll stay on in my heart forever. The sun peeks over the hillside, casting gold across the land. Coffee warming on the table, another day begins again. There's an old truck by the mailbox, a gravel road I've always known. Every mile tells a story, every turn still feels like home. Give me one more simple day, one more sunset on the way, one more chance to watch the sky turn its colors before the night. I don't need a life of fame or a fortune with my name. Give me one more simple day, and I'll be grateful all the same. The afternoon rolls by easy, like a song I've heard before. A gentle wind across the meadow, moving softly through the corn. Give me one more simple day, one more reason just to stay, one more laugh, one more smile, one more quiet country mile. The older that I grow, I find the sweetest things are hard to buy. Give me one more simple day, and I'll be doing just fine. Life keeps telling us to hurry, always chasing something new. But the best moments I've ever known came from slowing down the view. Give me one more simple day, a front porch and some time to waste, the evening stars above the trees, and the cool touch of the breeze. If tomorrow comes the same, I'd never ask for life to change. Give me one more simple day, and I'll call myself blessed. Yeah, one more simple day, that's all I've ever really needed. Found an old box in the attic, covered up in years of dust. Inside were faded photographs and memories I still trust. There we were beside the river, laughing underneath July skies, young enough to think forever was something time could never hide. Old pictures and back roads take me where my heart still goes, to summer nights and small town lights and stories only memory knows. The years may keep on rolling by, but some moments never grow old. Old pictures and back roads still lead me home. I can hear the screen door closing and the radio playing low, the scent of rain on dusty gravel from a lifetime ago. Old pictures and back pieces of my soul. Every turn and every photograph brings back what time can't hold. Though yesterday is far away, its echoes still unfold. Old pictures and back roads never let me go. Some memories fade like autumn leaves, drifting softly in the wind. But the best ones stay forever, like old friends checking in. Old pictures and back roads still shine beneath the years, with every smile and every mile. They bring me back right here. And if I had one more chance, I'd walk those roads once more, through old pictures and back roads, to the days I loved before. Yeah, old pictures and back roads, that's where the good memories live. Morning sun on an old front porch, coffee warms these working hands. Birds are singing through the pines. Another good day starts again. A dusty road and an old pickup, fields of green beneath the sky. I don't need much to feel rich, just this peace money can't buy. It's a simple kind of living, a simple kind of dream, a little love, a little time, and everything in between. No need for gold or city lights, no race that I must win. This simple kind of living feels like home within. Neighbors wave as they pass by. Kids are laughing down the lane. The world keeps turning fast somewhere, but life moves slower here today. It's a simple kind of living, a simple kind of dream, a little love, a little time, and everything in between. No need for gold or city lights, no race that I must win. This simple kind of living feels like home within. I've chased roads that led nowhere. I've wanted more than I could hold. Now I know the finest things aren't the ones you buy or own. It's a simple kind of living, and that's enough for me. Watching sunsets paint the sky, feeling wild and free. No matter where tomorrow goes, one thing I know is true: this simple kind of living is the life I'm holding to. Yeah, this simple kind of living will always see me through. The smell of supper filled the kitchen as the evening settled low. Mama called us from the backyard before the daylight had to go. Daddy sat down at the head chair with tired hands from a working week, and somehow every little problem felt smaller when we'd all meet around those Sunday table memories. We shared more than bread and time. We shared stories, hopes, and laughter, the things money couldn't buy. Now whenever life gets heavy, my heart still travels back to those Sunday table memories and the love we always had. The cousins filled the room with laughter. Grandma smiled from down the hall. Nobody knew those simple moments would become the greatest gift of all. Around those Sunday table memories, every chair had its place, every voice became a melody, every smile left a trace. Though the years keep moving onward, and some faces live in photographs, those Sunday table memories still make me smile and laugh. Life has taken us in different mistakes, but the roots of who we are today were planted around those plates, around those Sunday table memories. Love was served with every meal, not in grand or fancy ways, but in ways that felt so real. And if I could relive one chapter before the years moved past, I'd sit right there with my family and make those moments last. Yeah, those Sunday table memories still feel like home to me.
Morning starts with a quiet sunrise, golden light across the field, coffee steaming on the table, a kind of peace you cannot steal. The old screen door keeps on singing every time the breeze rolls through. Nothing special, nothing fancy, just the kind of life that's true. The best part of the day ain't money in the bank, it's watching the sky change colors and having time to give thanks. It's laughter down the hallway, a familiar face to see. The best part of the day is the life that's right in front of me. The afternoon moves like a slow river, no hurry in its flow. The world can race toward tomorrow, but I'm content to take it slow. The best part of the day is sitting on the porch at dusk, listening to the whippoorwill as the daylight turns to rust. It's knowing where my heart belongs and where I'll always be. The best part of the day is the simple life surrounding me. I used to think that happiness was somewhere down the road. Now I find it in the smallest things, the ones I already hold. The best part of the day isn't something I must chase, it's
It's every little blessing that time can never replace. The stars appear above the pines, the night falls quietly, and the best part of the day is knowing this life was meant for me. Yeah, the best part of the day has been here all along.
The sun goes down behind the hillside, painting amber through the trees. You sit beside me on the front porch, just talking softly with the breeze. We've watched 1,000 sunsets together, and somehow they still feel new. Maybe it's not the view I'm seeing, maybe it's the view of you. You're my favorite kind of forever, the kind that never needs a plan. Just two hearts walking side by side, doing the best they can. No promises carved in stone, just love that keeps getting better. You're my favorite kind of forever. The years have written gentle stories, in every laugh line that we wear, and every one of those memories reminds me how lucky we are. You're my favorite kind of forever, steady as the morning sun, the kind of love that grows stronger long after the race is run. The world keeps turning faster, but we don't have to chase it ever. You're my favorite kind of forever. I used to think forever meant some distant dream beyond the years. Now I know it's found in simple moments, shared through laughter, love, and tears. You're my favorite kind of forever, a porch light shining through the night, a familiar hand to hold on to,
when the road gets steep sometimes. If I could live 1,000 lifetimes and search the whole world over, I'd still choose this life with you. My favorite kind of forever. Yeah, you're my favorite kind of forever. And the best chapter of my life.
The evening settles on the back porch, golden shadows on the ground. You sit beside me with a smile, and somehow that's enough, somehow. You share the miles and changing seasons, the highs and lows along the way. And every year that passes by gives me one more reason to stay. In the quiet between us, there's a story still being told, not with grand words or promises, but with a love that never grows old. The world can turn around us like rivers running to the sea, but in the quiet between us, you're still everything to me. We don't fill every silence, we don't need to say a thing. There's comfort in the simple knowing of what tomorrow brings. In the quiet between us, there's a peace I've never known, like a porch light in the darkness, always guiding me back home. The years may leave their footprints, but they can't change what I see. In the quiet between us, you're still everything to me. I've learned love isn't thunder or fireworks in the sky. It's choosing one another day after day, year after year, for life. In the quiet between us, every moment feels sincere,
Every laugh, every memory only grows more precious with the years. If I had one wish for the future, it's as simple as can be: to spend forever in the quiet with you right here beside me. Yeah, in the quiet between us, I found where my heart belongs.
The sun comes up behind the pines, painting gold across the land. Coffee cup and quiet moments, another day begins again. An old dirt road runs past the farmhouse, fields stretching far and wide. I've learned the best things life can offer can't be measured by their size. I need nothing more than this: a peaceful heart, a life well lived, an open sky, a faithful friend, knowing where my journey ends. No fancy dreams, no distant wish, no treasure that I'd rather miss. I need nothing more than this. The afternoon drifts by slowly, like a river winding home. The world keeps chasing bigger answers, while I enjoy what I've been shown. I need nothing more than this: a porch swing moving in the wind, a simple song, an evening breeze, and time to breathe and just be me. No bright lights calling from afar, no need to be a rising star. I need nothing more than this. I've seen people spend their whole lives searching for a better place, but happiness was always waiting in the ordinary days. I need nothing more than this: the sound of crickets after dark, the stars above, the moonlight glow,
and peace inside my heart. If tomorrow looks the same as now, I'd gladly welcome it again. I need nothing more than this, and that's where true contentment lives. Yeah, nothing more than this, just a simple life and a grateful soul.
There's an old road just outside my hometown, winding past the fields of gold. I drove it yesterday at sunset, and it felt just like long ago. Maple trees still line the roadside, like they did when we were young. And every mile brings back a memory of days that came and gone. The last light on Maple Road still shines inside my mind, like a photograph that time forgot, a treasure left behind. Though the years have rolled away and seasons come and go, I still see those golden evenings in the last light on Maple Road. I can almost hear the laughter from the tailgate by the creek, and the radio playing softly songs we knew by memory. The last light on Maple Road painted everything in gold. Every dream felt close enough for two young hearts to hold. Life kept moving down the highway, but some places never go. They're forever waiting quietly on Maple Road. Funny how a simple sunset can open doors you've left behind and bring back all the little moments you thought were lost to time. The last light on Maple Road still glows when evening falls, and every memory worth keeping, and every voice I still recall. If I could spend 1 hour again, there's only one place I'd go, back to those sweet September evenings on Maple Road. Yeah, the last light on Maple Road still leads me home somehow. last truck rolled down the highway, and the town has gone to sleep. Only the glow of distant porch lights and the whispers of the creek. The moon hangs low above the pasture, like an old friend passing by. I lean against the fence and listen to the silence of the night. The stars know my name. They've watched me all these years, through every dream I've ever chased, through every joy and tear. They shine above the back roads, the same as they always came. And somehow I find comfort knowing the stars know my name. The fields are resting in the darkness. The wind moves softly through the pines, and every thought I've carried lately feels lighter beneath the sky. The stars know my name, and the stories I don't tell, the roads I've taken, lessons learned, and the memories I know well. The world may keep on changing, but these old heavens stay the same. That's why I keep looking upward, where the stars know my name. Sometimes peace is not a destination, or something money ever buys. Sometimes it's standing still at midnight under a blanket of country skies. The stars know my name as another night drifts by, like faithful friends above the valley, keeping watch from way up high. And when tomorrow starts its journey, I'll carry this feeling the same, that I'm never truly alone. When the stars know my name, yeah, the stars know my name. And tonight that's all I need. There's a gravel road beyond the highway, leading through the fields I know. Every mile feels like a memory, calling me back home. The mailbox still leans a little sideways, the old oak still shades the yard, and every corner of that homestead still carries a piece of my heart. Back to where my name was first called, where my story first began, where Mama kissed my scraped up knees, and Daddy taught me how to stand. The world can take me anywhere, but when all is said and done, I find myself returning back to where my name was first called. I can still hear laughter from the kitchen, floating through an open screen door. The smell of supper on a Sunday brings those days back once more. Back to where my name was first called, where love never kept score, where every lesson came with patience, and every hug meant more. Though the years have moved us onward, and childhood days are gone, the roots they planted in my soul still keep holding on. I've stood beneath bright city skylines and walked roads far from home, but nothing feels as real as family, and the place where I belong. Back to where my name was first called, where the porch light still shines bright, where every photograph tells a story of love that stood the test of time. And if one day my journey ends, there's only one place I'd want to rest beside the memories, back where my name was first called. Yeah, back where my name was first called. That's where my heart still lives. Sunlight slips across the window, painting gold on worn-out floors. The kettle sings a familiar melody, like it's sung 1,000 times before. A fresh cup warm in both my hands, steam dancing in the morning air. The world outside can take its time. I've got nowhere but right here. This first cup of the morning makes the whole world slow down. The birds are singing in the distance, and peace is all around. No rush to chase tomorrow, no need to leave too soon. Just this first cup of the morning, and a quiet country tune. The old porch creaks beneath my boots as the day begins to wake. Watching sunlight touch the hillside, and the shadows drift away. This first cup of the morning feels like an old best friend, a simple kind of comfort that never seems to end. The road ahead can wait a while, there's nothing left to prove. Just this first cup of the morning, and the sky turning blue. Some folks live their lives in fast lanes, always running toward the next thing. But I found happiness is quieter in the little moments mornings bring. This first cup of the morning, and the breeze through the pine trees, the smell of coffee in the kitchen, and the world at perfect ease. If every day could start this way, I'd never ask for more. Just this first cup of the morning, and a sunrise at my door. Yeah, this first cup of the morning makes me grateful for it all. Morning comes easy through the curtains, golden rays upon the floor. Coffee's brewing in the kitchen, like a friend I've known before. The robin sings outside the window, a cool breeze whispers through the pines. No need to rush into the daylight, I've got all the time tonight. Morning comes easy around here, with a warm cup and a quiet smile, watching sunlight touch the valley makes it all feel worthwhile. No alarms inside my head, no reason I should run. Morning comes easy around here, and the day has just begun. Old newspapers on the table, steam rising in the air. The world can keep on spinning faster, but peace is waiting here. Morning comes easy around here, like an old familiar song. The smell of coffee and the birds outside remind me where I belong. No dreams too big to carry, no mountains left to climb. Morning comes easy around here, one slow moment at a time. I've learned the best days don't announce themselves, they quietly arrive, wrapped in little moments that make you feel alive. Morning comes easy around here, as the sun climbs through the trees. Another page, another blessing, another chance to breathe. If tomorrow starts this same old way, I wouldn't change a thing. Morning comes easy around here, and that's all I'll ever need. Yeah, morning comes easy around here, with coffee, sunshine, and peace. Days long gone beyond the tree line. The fields are resting in the dark. A porch light glows beside the window, like a lantern for the heart. The crickets sing their old-time chorus. The wind moves softly through the pines, and every worry feels a little smaller beneath these peaceful country skies. Under a sky full of quiet, where the stars shine slow and bright, I can hear my soul breathing in the stillness of the night. No hurry, no noise around me, just moonlight, silver and blue. Under a sky full of quiet, I find my way back through. The old road sleeps beyond the pasture, no headlights breaking through the dark, just memories and gentle silence, keeping company with my heart. Under a sky full of quiet, every shadow feels like home. The world beyond can keep on spinning, but tonight I'm not alone. The moon hangs over the valley, like an old friend passing through. Under a sky full of quiet, everything feels true. Sometimes the answers I've been searching for don't come in the light of day. They arrive when the world grows silent and the noise fades away. Under a sky full of quiet, as midnight drifts along, the stars keep writing stories in a language old and strong. And if tomorrow brings its troubles, I'll face them when they're due. But tonight I'll rest easy under a sky full of quiet. Yeah, under a sky full of quiet. The night reminds me who I am.